Yeah, hey everyone. It's the continuation of my previous video for real time. Now this is how to add RLS policies on real time. So I have an example where basically if you see there's a sign out button, both says live, and if I just click on this, it should be visible here like you see in the second browser. But let's say if I just sign out from this, and let me open up some other poll. Let's say this one, and here also this one, and now you see both are same. Now if I click on not yet, the effect will not be visible here because the user is logged out, and because we are having the RLS policy, it checks that this user is this user should get the update or not, and the RLS is evaluated to false and there is nothing going on. All right, everything is same like we saw in the last video. Everything is same. The only difference is if I show you the new schema now. For this was the insert trigger that call the realtime.send. Now we are passing in true for private as per Supabase docs, which defines the private parameter, and as soon as this is true, this becomes private, and RLS RLS is enforced on the table. The table name is super realtime.messages, so that's table that have all the information of whatever update there was, and this is the policy. So realtime.messages, we enable the RLS policy, and then the policy is simple that authenticated users can listen to the existing polls. Right now I'm using anonymous auth, which is like we do not need any login with ID, password, anything like that. It's just browser based login, save in your local storage, and it says like user is authenticated. So it creates a like shadow identity or kind of something. All right, the policy is simply saying that if the topic is like poll, like starts with poll, and the topic was poll up, like the channel was poll this, so this is the topic. If this starts with and exist, like public dot inside public dot polls, ID is the poll ID, which is basically this poll ID. If this ID exists in our polls table, then authenticated user will be able to access the realtime.messages. If not, like if the user is signed out, they won't be able to listen for the messages. And this can be extended to any way. Like if you have, let's say, some company, then tomorrow you can just simply add this company ID or something similar. And then in RLS, you can check if user belongs to this company, then allow, else do not allow. All right, but there are some nuances which we will cover later on sometime in RLS, like how we can optimize and all. So I will just tell you one thing here. Like let's say if there is a lot of things going on inside polls, and let's say you want to only allow the company employees to be able to visit it. So you will append a company ID, and then in the users or some other table, there will be a link of company and user. What will happen is you will be writing joins here, which will make this policy run against each and every messages. So as soon as there is a message land, the policy will be evaluated, the joins will be running, and there you will see a lot of latency, and the load will go up because for each and every message, for each and every broadcast, for each and every browser session which is listening to it, this will be evaluated, and then the data will be passed on. So there are a lot of ways to optimize this. Like you can put that in user token and then direct use the session token, like the access token that is accessible inside the Postgres session. That is one way, and the other way around is like adding indexes and all. That's just pretty primitive, like you already know about it. All right, this is just a check to like if user is signed out, then we do not run this, like do not authenticate. Let me take you to Supabase docs. There might be something. This is MCP Supabase real time RLS. Let's see this real time authorization. Their doc simply says like the RLS policies this table will be validated against each and every message or each and every event that will come in. And they have also done something similar, like real time topic is room 1. And this was what I was talking about. Like they are checking if email is supabase.io email, then they allow, else they do not allow. We can also do something similar like company ID, we can do organization ID or anything tenant ID. And then they have provided some example. Then this is a join query which I was talking about. And then they have, I guess, for presence and for broadcast. So basically presence is something like when user A is active on Figma, when user B is active on Figma, you can see at the top right that user A will be visible to user B and you can follow them. So that's what presence is, and broadcast is what we saw. So I guess that will be it. This is a short video, but I hope you get to learn something. All right, if you like the video, just hit the like button, and we'll see you in some other video.